Today we're taking a look again at the Kemper profiling amplifier. In the past I was talking about the Kemper profiling amplifier, and I said maybe that it's not, for me it's something which is not on the same level like the XFX3 quality-wise as far as the amps are concerned, also the effects. But recently I played around with the Kemper, installed the new firmware update, or I don't know if it's new, but it's the latest. And I was tone matching, or not tone matching, profiling is the right word in the Kemper universe. I was profiling the NeuralDSP Untitled Petrucci, which is my favorite plugin right now. And then I was playing around with the Kemper, and I was really impressed by the result. To be honest, I can't say anymore that it's not on the same level sound-wise like the XFX. Of course, it doesn't have that much effects, but the effects it has, they improved with the firmware, and also the profiles somehow they sound more natural than in the past. When I was profiling or started to profile, it was always maybe like 70 or 80% near the original, and it had this, I don't know, this honk in the upper mid-range, which the Kemper seemed to do with every amp. But yeah, I just profiled this NeuralDSP plugin, Untitled Petrucci plugin. Sounds phenomenal on the Kemper. So this is the Kemper sound. And I will show you the settings here. So as you can see, this is the Kemper editor, which is also nice that the Kemper has an editor now. It took some years. So we have the effects section here. As you can see, currently I have the noise gate engaged. But if I turn it off, it's also working. The thing with noise gate is the Kemper has in the input section, it has a dedicated noise gate, and also you can enter one noise gate block here, so that you would have two noise gates. And the thing is, with the input section, I'm usually canceling the hum, but it didn't sound as good as the one in the block here. But now it's fine, I think, so I can leave this block off. By the way, in the Kemper you have 4 slots for effects you can use in front of the amp, and also 4 effects after the amp, and in the middle of the amp cap simulation, which is basically the profile. So yeah, these are all disengaged now. Compressor, phaser, chorus. The delay here, the first delay is creating a widener effect, like also the Petrucci plugin has. It's the double, delaying one side of the signal about 7 milliseconds. In my lead patch, I'm using the delay, which I turned off now, but it's basically stereo delay. It's called legacy delay, ping pong delay, whatever. Goes from side to side. And the reverb, if I turn it off, So it's not the tightest rhythm tone. So I dialed back the bass a little bit here in my rhythm tone and the mids. So this is the profile as it came. Just I used here the EQs a little bit. But anyway, that is it's not that it sounds bad without EQing. It's just that the original sound I used in the Archetype plugin, it had way too much bass, or at least it was a little bit bass heavy. So I dialed it back a little bit here. As you can see, I don't use anything to boost the amp, which I did in the past. I'm using this guitar. It's a Harley Benton Fusion with Roswell pickups, which always seem to be a little bit harsh if you're playing through real amps. But here it's everything fine. And yeah, I didn't adjust anything here, and also in the Kemper you can play a little bit and refine the profile. Didn't do it that much. And I was really surprised because I didn't make a profile a long time. And the last profile is always they were okay, but not like the original. But this one is really yeah, it's the best profile I've ever did, I think. And also the effects improved, as I said. So I can show you some effect tones here. This one, I'm using one which is called Air Chorus. Let's dial back the gain a little bit. As you can see, the profile, it also works with less gain. It was a high gain profile originally. Here in the Air Chorus you have slow and high end. As you can see here you have other chorus effects. Vintage chorus, let's try that. The CE1, maybe dimension. You should use this with a little bit less gain. And what else? I could show you this one. It's the Rotary Effect, I think. course, it's a little bit, maybe a little bit too much for some applications. I like this with very slight gain. And this was my lead patch. Let's try to play around with that. And let's add maybe a phaser. You may know I'm not the biggest expert of phasers, but see how that sounds. Also nice. Phaser one way, watery, what is that? These are all different settings for the phaser block, I think, but if you know what you're looking for, I think you can find out something you like. What else do we have? We have some of the distortion blocks, or the distortions here, the green scream, the tube screamer, which were also not that convincing in the past, but let's try it out. That's nice. So here you can get Here you can see I've raised the clarity and the pick attack a little bit, because I was playing around with this. Let's set it back to 0. Okay, now I'm using 2 of these. But I think the green screen works also very well with this profile. Yeah, again, I have to say, Kemper somehow with this newest firmware, it's really it's a huge step up as far as the quality of the amp sounds and the effects concerned, at least as far as I remember it. I was never that happy like I am now with this unit. And yeah, compared to the price, I think yeah, it's still you can get high-end tones here, but it's just well, the price is just I think 1,500 or something. And compared to the XFX3, which is 1,000 euro more, it's definitely something you should consider. And also the Kemper is, it has an editor now, as you can see, and it's very easy to dial in some adjustments on the unit itself, because it comes with knobs which are very intuitive. And yeah, so maybe I'm a newborn Kemper fanboy now. Although I like my XFX, and of course the power of the XFX is yeah, it's way more computing power, I think, and also way more effects. But sound-wise, I'm playing all of these units, and yeah, really happy now with the results. It's a great time for a guitar player now. So please post your comments about the Kemper. Comment section below, subscribe to my channel. Goodbye.